Hello. The other day in my YouTube recommendations, a video popped up, which was a studio interview with musician Skee Mask. And I don't know if you're familiar with Skee Mask's music, but if you're not, he is one of the most legit, interesting, creative producers around. And while Skee Mask uses Ableton Live, he also has a studio full of equipment. And in the video, he makes a recommendation of a Zoom pedal called a B3. He said that a great deal of the drums on his album, Compro, a favourite of mine, were run through the B3, and it was basically an underrated gem. Now, you may know me for modular things, but by golly, do I ever love trying to find some kind of unknown, cheap-ass gear that will give me interesting sounds. It just is not the case that the cheapest thing is the worst sounding. And the other thing is that I have recently been playing with the Boss ODB3 and discovered how wonderful bass-tuned pedals are on drum machines and synths. And so I went to Facebook Marketplace. And after a few searches, I found a Zoom B3 locally, which I was able to get for the sum of £50. And a short hop in the car, a street meeting, and a handshake with a lovely man called Joseph later, I've got one. Now, you may or may not be able to see it's missing a knob. It's also pretty beat up. Joe definitely gigged with this and made the joke that somewhere on a stage in Leeds is that knob. So I'll keep an eye out for it. And in this video, what we're going to do is I'm just going to plug it in and we're going to see if Mr. Skee Mask was onto something, and you can live vicariously through me without having to spend £50, which, by the way, is a bargain. The B3, on paper, is insane. It is a 3-block multi-effect with something close to 90 different algorithms that you can instantiate in any of the 3 blocks and combine together. So it's like having 3 DSP pedals all in one, all tuned to the bass register, which we think should work well for our drum machine. Hello. There. Oh, yeah. By the way, Joe did say that the cable is not so great. Now, it could be the inlet. It might be that there is some damage to the PCB on the inlet, because it's it kind of powers off easily, it seems. But do you know what? I don't care. I'm not just not fussy about these things. Look, there it goes. Inlet. I'm not used to pedals where the inlets are on the right. Oh, you swine. Yeah, you really do. I think there is a dodgy connection in here. Joe, you might be right. Okay, let's try a different pedal. You can't have it all, my friend. Not for 50 quid. You just can't. You're buying the pedal. You're not buying the power supply as well. Oh, don't not work. Oh, yes. It's recessed at the back there. There we go. Okay, so I have my TR-8 here next to me, and I have the B3, because Mr. Mask said that this was particularly good on drums. Yes, mate and mate and mate. Oh. Is that what we're looking for? Oh, listen to that. What the hell is that? Okay, so we have 3 blocks, and each of the blocks have tone control. So it really is like you've got 3 pedals, and you can choose the different types of effects. By the way, I've really not used this before I turn this video on. I genuinely want you to share in this initial experience. And so you can kind of pick them, and aren't they cute? Look at the cute little displays they have. There are pretty little graphics which make them look like they're rack mount pedals, or like a spring reverb that's built into an amp. Oh yeah. Am I overdriving it? Now, digital spring reverbs usually always sound like ass. Well, that isn't that bad, is it? Let's have a bit of chorus. So, page. Oh, I see. There's another page of controls. A level, a low cut. Oh, mate, what? I mean, that is almost certainly overdone. Okay, what else we got? Delays. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, tape echo. Yeah. What else we got? Detune. Oh, vintage, like. Hair? What the hell is hair? Oh! Oh, air! Oh, yeah. I like kind of spatialization of stuff. Now, we're missing a knob. I came prepared. Yes. Now, let the records show that it's not a great match. That's not on. Old classic there for you. Is it on? No, it isn't. I'm enjoying the stereo nature of it. The fact that we've got a stereo. Oh. Compression and distortion. Huh. Yep. Yep. Change that kick. What? Wah plus distortion. Shit. It's going from right to left, you dummy. Once again, we realized that I'm not a pedal person. Pedals go from right to left. I'm not reading it in Japanese, of course, which it is. Wow. I like that. Oh, shut up. Right, let's put this on, but turn it right down. Yeah, that's cool. Wondering if there's a way just to swap them around conveniently. I think you're going to have to forgive me for not knowing what that is. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, okay. So there's pitch shifting stuff here, and what I'm seeing is that the pitch shifter can also be tuned to scales. Big fan of pitch shifters. Is there a feedback control? No, but I could have more than one, maybe. Graphic EQ. Yeah, nice. And you can page through and just like needle in and out. Okay, okay. Yep. Yeah, wicked. I'm particularly interested as well. I've got the Music Thing Workshop, which has a pedal send and return as well. You can imagine that I wanted something that Tom mentioned was basically using a graphic EQ to control the feedback loop. So you can. That's without, by the way. Yeah, absolute crackers. Oh yeah, I like this. It's a little bit like poking in my ears, but that's what the graphic EQ is for. It sounds way driven now. Can we turn it down? But yeah, you could come through here and just like adjust all the bands. Pick out what you want. I seem to have just turned everything up to 11. Another graphic EQ. It's the fact also it's you don't just get like one per slot, you can compound them if you wanted to. Comb filter. Kind of doesn't almost go down as low as I would like, but it was 50 quid. I'm not going to complain. Oof, a bit loud. Okay, what else we got? Z-Tron. Oh yeah, M filters. So this is based on the Moog 104. Yeah, mate. I mean, I do not have a 104 to compare it to, and I think in this instance, oh mate, change the filter, like the amount of slopes, 12 dB or 24. Mate, I mean, by controlling the like volume here, we're obviously controlling how much the filter's opening. There's an envelope follower in here. What? 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 Yeah, wicked. Let's have some delay. Oh, wait. Big Muff. Don't know what balance is. Wet and dry mix. Whoa. What? Yeah, that's pretty weird. That's pretty weird, isn't it? Like, I don't have anything else that does that. I've got like a H3000 over there. Because it's all about compounding stuff. This is three things in... Yeah, pretty cool. What? Yeah, there's like basically bass synth modes here that are going to like create synth tones, and they're being kicked off by the kick drum. Oh yeah, Z organ. Clop, 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 clop. Sounds like a weird like delay that's like at multiple pitches at the same time. What's the upper and lower doing? Volume. Yeah, you can hear there's like a ting, 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 like a pitch shifty pitch sort of. Yeah, I like that. That's too much. Oh, there we go. So these are like sequencers with filters, steppers. Jeez, man. These are filters with sequencers built in. Random filter. Just gonna bounce around, right? Booster. Oh, there we go. Ugh. What am I doing? Yep. Oh, that sounds lovely. Got a noise generator for free there. Yeah, that's wicked. Mad. Mad. Yeah, it's just mental. Ugh. That's without the Z organ at the start. Delays. We haven't really touched much. Nice short delays with high feedback. Ping pong, I assume that's what that is. I don't know if it remains in stereo as it passes through the rest of the system. It might collapse to mono with certain effects of these. So I'm not hearing like a lovely stereo on either side thing. It was 50 quid. But it does have stereo out, so I assume some of these effects are stereo. Maybe if you had the tape delay last. With 100% feedback. It doesn't go completely bananas. You may know that other delays will just go like absolutely hog wild and howl. Mod delay is that delay with like chorus built in. Nice and long. Oh, there you go. Woohoo. All right, trigger. Memory Man. So I'm expecting like a WBBD thing. Yeah. There's a control input. I mean, can I sweep things with a pedal? Voltage? Oh, there you go. Check that out. Ping pong. There's stereo. Do a lot of scrubbing to find, not really getting like, I'd like to tempo sync it, potentially that's possible. Whew. you lose the stereo basically when you go through some of these. Yeah. I mean, I would expect these to sound pretty weird because they are designed for bass guitars. God, what's Ultra? Ultra gain, I guess. Because that's what it sounds like. Oh, I like that. Scoopy, like, whoa. So this is the dry sound, by the way. Multitap delay. Honestly, mate, there are 90 something, there's like 90 effects in here. Like, I cannot do them all. Listen to that, it sounds great. It's got patterns for like how it taps the multi-taps. It's on 3,000 milliseconds. That's 3 entire seconds of delay. Don't know how the longest, or what's the longest. Yeah. What else we got? All these cabs. I should really be putting these cabs on this first one. Oh, shut the front door. Pitch shifting. That's nice as well. When you move it to the 0 position, it gives you like a fine control around 0, so you can just do like chorusy things. Basically like a 910, eventide 910 and 949, which I don't think we can make any guarantees that this is like an accurate model of, but do not give 9/10 of a tinker's cuss. It's interesting, when you change the time dial, it sort of scrubs the buffer and kind of starts again, so you don't get this thing where the delays continue and then move it, you know, accordingly. You hear it goes like silent for a split second while it kind of sets up the algorithm to operate at 549 milliseconds. But this is going to sound good. With a better kick it is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so cool. Mark bass, heaven. Man, it's so vibey, just like. And who gives honestly, who gives a shit about whether it's like good DSP, if that makes sense? Like I can see that people would like scorn Zoom. Oh wow, slicer. But it sounds good to me, like, and as with all things, it's just like taking care to like sculpt effects well. Like, is anyone pixel peeping the quality of your phaser? Especially when you're kind of smashing stuff. It's just about getting a vibe, which this is utterly delivering. I see what Mr. Mask is on about. Take the bass out. Well, you can really spank it with these amps. obviously. Not much room left for anything else here, is there? But that's not the point of this test. Oh, yeah. Like that. Can we still get a good amount of bass? Yeah, it's there. Whew. Well, I've enjoyed myself a great deal with this, and I think I'm probably going to leave it here because I could continue. There are 90 effects for each one of these blocks. That's 90 times 90 times 90 combinations thereof. Which, for £50, my friend, with a looper, which I haven't even touched, the ability, it's a DI as well. You can save patches and record them. It has USB. There is a computer editor that I think is old. You would need to maybe run an old OS to be able to access it, but there are ways and means. Control in, that's a pedal. I wonder if you can plug an expression pedal and assign things. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you can. But in answer to the question of, was Skee Mask right to say that this thing is kind of a bargain, a sleeper hit, and a thing that could just offer you endless creative potential for your drums? Yeah, I think we can say pretty unequivocally that man knows what he's talking about. Go and listen to the music of Skee Mask. The album Compro is wonderful, and he releases music on Ilian Tapes and his own by himself on Bandcamp. I'll link to it below. And if you pick up a B3, have fun. Because it is ace.